For 60 years, METCO has connected Boston students with suburban school districts across Massachusetts. The voluntary desegregation program was born out of the civil rights movement. Shayna Seymour shows us how the program is still opening doors for students today.
After 60 years of work, most of the Commonwealth have at least heard of METCO, the volunteer busing program that takes urban kids to suburban schools. But as we learned when sitting down with METCO CEO and President Dr. Candace Sumner, there's a lot people don't know.
There's this misconception that METCO has the cream of the crop. That's not true. So METCO within itself is diverse. And the belief that it is one type of family and one type of kid is incorrect.
Look at these faces. Can you identify the METCO student? The correct answer is all of the above.
I'm Sophia Nguyen, and I am a senior at Wayland High School.
Sophia's day, like many of her METCO peers, starts early, boarding a bus that takes her more than 45 minutes to school.
I am the child of a single mother who is an immigrant from Vietnam, and so I grew up in Roxbury, and as a predominantly Black and Hispanic community, I feel like I was very much raised by the women in that community.
Sophia started METCO in second grade, and she recalls her initial culture shock.
A big part of it for me was income, seeing huge houses, especially after you depart from the highway, and I'm low income, so I never understood that when I was a kid, and I was so scared to even talk to people and visit people in Wayland because I was like, oh no, this is an entirely different community, what if I'm judged?
Sophia learned to navigate those fears and has created strong bonds with many of her Wayland classmates and instructors, including her varsity mock trial coach, Howard Leno.
He's done a lot in terms of not only accommodating and welcoming me into the space, he's also given me the liberty to sort of bring more METCO students onto the team in a way that made me feel like it was home.
At neighboring Lincoln-Sudbury High School, Moses Sibley, a METCO student in his senior year, is making time for someone WCVB viewers know well. WCVB eye-opener and noon anchor Antoinette Antonio.
Talk to the viewers about how we first met.
So in 2024, I was invited to tour the WCVB station with my mother.
At the time, Moses was already an award-winning filmmaker. Fast forward 2 years, and he is a full-fledged business owner, churning out content for his company Made by Mojo, and reuniting with Antoinette for a high five to talk movies and METCO.
I'm the president of my school's METCO Leadership Council. Because we're so small, we're, I think, 90 kids out of 1,500, we want to really put our program on the forefront.
One way has been by celebrating METCO and Black excellence in this hallway display.
Here, we like to honor Black history, but then for the students who don't know what METCO is, we have portions of this wall that kind of break down each neighborhood and shows how METCO came apart. Mattapan, where I'm from right here, Dorchester.
I met Moses at the Boys and Girls Clubs of Boston annual dinner where he was honored for his work. Many of his projects have celebrated the places and institutions that have helped make him who he is today, highlighting that METCO doesn't just bring students together, it brings their cultural experience as well.
You are such a gifted storyteller.
Thank you so much.
What is your story?
Oh my goodness. My story is you can do anything that you want to do as long as you have the passion, the creativity, and the drive to do it.
How great is that? You likely recognize Moses from when we featured him on CityLine a few months ago. He is heading to Emerson College this fall, and Sophia will attend Wellesley College. Still ahead, supporting students while building leaders. How City Year Greater Boston has community at its core.